G'day everyone, welcome back to another episode. So I'm getting straight into the work today. I'm going to be doing more work on the boat. You see, we've got some beautiful nice weather outside, finally. And we're here in the forward head. Behind this bulkhead is the sail locker. And what we want to achieve is a watertight bulkhead all the way around. There's going to be a generator and air compressor on that side. I don't want those fumes coming into the main cabin area, but also that's a large section, and if we ram anything, we've got our protection. This compartment can fill up full of water, we won't lose buoyancy, and we'll be safe. And that's the main area that may get hit, unless we push onto rocks or something. But if we're going forward, that's what's going to get hit. So I'm going to be welding up the roof. I've already removed the paint, so I can get a cleaner weld. So we've got down here, so really there's not a lot of weld. We've got a strip there, then we've got the roof. There's stitches in the roof already holding the deck on, but so we've got little bits to do on the roof. We've got a spot from the bottom of that window down to there, that's about 1 meter worth of welding. And then I've got to rip the floor up, and I've got a section from here to here. So that's a lot of welding, so I'm getting straight into it, and if I get that all done, hopefully I've got enough time to do another job. Let's get to it. So we've got this bulkhead all finished off, all the way along, the top, all the way down. So that's watertight except for this bit here. I'm going to do that from the other side. I don't want to weld this big bridge up here. We're going to try and put a bar in there, but we'll do that when we're in the sail locker, and that's the same on that side. But the whole bulkhead is welded all the way around. We've just got to touch up this spot here. Get some pretty big welds in there. So that's not going anywhere. It's a lot of strength has been added to that now. And we also did this under the weld here. I had a mate help me out a little bit, but we did all the overhead weldings all the way along. Still got some slag on here, so pick that off. But underneath the slag, some really nice welds. So that's all the welding done in this part. We've still got some more to do in the sail locker, but we're going to go home, take the welder home with me, and we're going to do all the welding on the ladder. Next episode we'll bring the ladder back and install it in the sail locker. Alright, so we're back at home and I'm going to be making up the ladder. So I bought a whole bunch of this 25 by 75 like tube. I had a different plan in mind. I was going to get some flat bar and I was going to weld that up, and I was going to make this fancy industrial looking solid ladder. But when I got to the steel mart, I saw this flat bar or tube, and so I got two full lengths. So I looked at that and I'm like, these could be the rails. Nice hand grip size. I can slide my hand up and down and be nice. And this is a pretty good size to put your foot against. It's a nice solid landing, and if I put them all in a line going down, maybe even tilt that on a slight angle, that'll make a really nice ladder going into the sail locker. Paint it all nice and white, put some grip tape along here, and that's really going to make a really nice safe ladder to descend down into the sail locker. So let's cut it all up. So this is what I'm thinking about for the ladder, and all of these just have that slight tilt to them, make it easier to descend up. So we'll mark that all out. Those are 300mm spacing steps, and we'll get it all tacked together. Alright, all done with this ladder. So it's all been welded together, 300mm spacings. Got a little bit longer of a step here, but that's because the floor goes in about halfway up between this step and the bottom. There'll be the deck. So we'll have a short step for the initial one, and then 300mm spacings all the way up, and then that will be welded onto the roof. And then you see it's on a little bit of an incline, and that's why we put these on at an angle, so that these will be flat, but it's a little bit of an incline, just make it slightly easier for each step to go up. It's not much of one, as you can see, just a little bit of a gap there, and it's flush up here. Some of the welds came out reasonable. Like, I probably should have had the heat up a little bit just to flatten that weld out a lot, but I was a bit scared I was going to blow through because this is only like 1.6 mil thick, so I wanted to keep the heat low so I don't keep blowing through and have to fix it. But that means I'm gonna have to grind a few of these to pretty them up, just with a flapper disc. Nothing fancy, but she's all done. So that brings us to the end of this fortnight's episode. So hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. We are getting close to the end of that hot work period, where we can start doing some more interesting stuff on the boat. So we're going to have to start blasting and painting soon. So we're up to the sail locker. There's only one or two little bits I've got to fix inside. I've got a couple of weeks off over Christmas, hoping to get it all done in my break. So that'll be great if we can get that all finalized, and we're into some cool, like making it pretty, make it all white, start fitting out some of the cool stuff. So stay tuned, hopefully that's coming up. Let us know what you think. We had a lot of great comments last week, so let's keep pushing forward, and yeah, hopefully everyone's coming into this holiday season pretty happy. So catch you all next fortnight. See you guys.